Pakistan says deadly Indian missile strikes on its territory have ignited an inferno in the region and it reserves the right to respond. India says it was targeting what it called terrorist infrastructure. Russian President Vladimir Putin declares a unilateral 3-day ceasefire after exchanging airstrikes with Ukraine through the night. And the cardinals meeting in conclave have so far failed to elect a successor to Pope Francis. Deliberations continue tomorrow. A jury found 3 former Memphis police officers not guilty of all charges in the death of black motorist Tyree Nichols, including the most serious charge of second-degree murder. His death sparked outrage after police videos showed 5 black officers beating the young father with a baton during a traffic stop. It led to nationwide protests and renewed calls for police reform. Lawyers for the Nichols family called today's verdict a devastating miscarriage of justice. Germany's new Chancellor Friedrich Merz and the French President Emmanuel Macron have promised closer collaboration on European defence. They're meeting in Paris on Mr. Merz's first trip abroad as Chancellor. They've outlined plans to form a joint defence and security council to address common strategic challenges. Chancellor Merz also said he wanted to discuss with both France and Britain nuclear deterrence on the European continent. Disney has announced that it'll open a new theme park in Abu Dhabi in the UAE. The 7th Disney theme park resort will be developed in partnership with an Abu Dhabi-based company, Miral. Disney says it'll be the most tech-centric park to date and that the resort will combine Disney's stories, characters and attractions with what it calls Abu Dhabi's vibrant culture. Outside the US, there are Disney theme parks in Shanghai, Paris, Tokyo and Hong Kong. Now, 5 designs that have been shortlisted for the planned national memorial to the late Queen Elizabeth II have been revealed to the public online today. They range from the traditional to the modern. 3 include the late Queen on a horse. The winning design will be built in St James's Park, close to Buckingham Palace and the Mall. A decision will be taken later this year, with the public invited to give their opinion on which design they prefer.
An AI-generated version of a man killed in a US road rage incident has made an appearance in court in what appears to be a first. Our North America technology correspondent Lily Jamali has more.
I believe in forgiveness and in God who forgives.
This statement was delivered in an Arizona court last week by an AI-generated version of Christopher Pelkey to his killer. The video was played at a sentencing hearing.
To Gabriel Horcasitas, the man who shot me. It is a shame we encountered each other that day in those circumstances. In another life, we probably could have been friends.
I'm Chris Pelkey. I served...
Drawing on real videos and photos, Chris Pelkey's sister and her husband, who's used AI in his work, created a lifelike version of her 37-year-old brother using AI models.
I kept thinking about, what would Chris say? He's the ultimate victim here, and he doesn't have the ability to show anybody what he was about, how he loved God and he loved people. How does the judge know that? And it was our job, our victims' rights attorney told us to humanize him.
In Arizona, victims have a right to be heard at sentencing, but this case raises complicated questions to ethics experts. Is this legal?
Yes. And so what I'm worried about here is that even if this is legal, it sets a dangerous precedent for future applications of this, not just within criminal justice.
Thank you so much for being here today.
Experts worry that AIs representing victims in court may fail to accurately portray their true wishes. A federal judicial panel in the U.S. could determine if we see more AI likenesses in future cases. Lily Jamali, BBC News, San Francisco.